Historical women you may not have heard of. Welcome to Bismil's News and Entertainment Corner. Today we are going to explore historical women you may not have heard of, a journey through time to uncover the stories of extraordinary women whose courage, intelligence, and power left a lasting impact on history, even if they didn't always make it into the textbooks. Let's begin. Boudica. A queen. A warrior. A symbol of rebellion. Boudica was the Celtic queen of the Iceni tribe in what is now Britain. Around the year 60 AD, after the Romans brutally mistreated her family and seized her lands, Boudica led a powerful uprising against the Roman Empire. With fiery determination, she burned Roman settlements to the ground, including Colchester, London, and St. Albans, causing massive destruction. Though her rebellion was eventually crushed, she left a lasting mark on history. Today, she is celebrated as a British heroine and a fierce figure of resistance. A statue of her still stands proudly near the Houses of Parliament in London. Grace O'Malley. Known as Ireland's pirate queen, Grace O'Malley, or Grainhale, ruled the seas of the west coast of Ireland in the 16th century. She commanded a fleet of ships, led the O'Malley clan, and defied English authority during the Tudor conquest of Ireland. Bold and politically savvy, she even met Queen Elizabeth I face-to-face in 1593, negotiating for the release of her captured son and brother. She spoke in Latin. She refused to bow. And she secured what she came for. Grace was more than a pirate, she was a strategist, a leader, and a queen without a crown. Zenobia. Queen of the Palmyrene Empire. Conqueror. Empress. Zenobia ruled in the 3rd century from what is now Syria. After the death of her husband, she declared her son emperor and expanded their empire rapidly, taking control of Egypt, Anatolia, and parts of the Roman East. A brilliant tactician and linguist, she claimed descent from Cleopatra and challenged Roman rule, until Emperor Aurelian marched east to stop her. Though captured and taken to Rome, her legacy lived on. Zenobia remains a powerful symbol of Eastern strength and intellect in the face of empire. Phryne. Not a queen or a warrior, but a woman whose beauty became legend. Phryne was a courtesan in ancient Athens during the 4th century BCE. Known for her wit, wealth, and charm, she inspired some of the greatest works of art in antiquity, including Praxiteles' statue of Aphrodite, the first female nude in Greek sculpture. She was once tried for impiety, and legend says she bared her body before the jury to remind them of divine beauty, and was acquitted. Phryne lived life on her own terms, defying expectations and using art, intellect, and allure as her tools of power. Sybil Ludington. A teenage girl. A midnight ride. A moment of revolution. In 1777, 16-year-old Sybil Ludington rode over 40 miles through stormy, dangerous terrain to alert American colonial forces of a British attack. That's more than twice the distance of Paul Revere's more famous ride. She dodged bandits and loyalist forces, calling militia to arms to protect her community. Sybil's courage helped change the course of local resistance during the American Revolutionary War. She may not be in every textbook, but her bravery stands tall in the annals of American history. Kösem Sultan. A powerful regent in the Ottoman Empire. Born around 1589, Kösem Sultan rose to become one of the most influential women in Ottoman history. She ruled behind the scenes as the mother, and later grandmother, of sultans, shaping foreign policy and domestic affairs for decades. She was also known for her generosity, freeing slaves, helping poor families, and funding schools and mosques. But her rise came with danger. Political rivals eventually orchestrated her assassination. Yet her impact on Ottoman politics and culture cannot be erased. Amanirenas. A queen of resistance from the African kingdom of Kush. Amanirenas ruled in the 1st century BCE, in what is now Sudan. When Rome tried to expand into her territory, she responded with force, leading 30,000 soldiers against Roman forces in Egypt. In a bold act of defiance, she captured Roman forts and returned with a statue of Emperor Augustus, beheading it and burying it beneath a temple. She later secured a peace treaty that preserved her kingdom's independence. Her name still echoes in the stones of Nubian pyramids and the annals of African power. Artemisia I of Korea. A naval commander in the ancient world. In the 5th century BCE, Artemisia ruled the city of Halicarnassus in modern-day Turkey. During the Greco-Persian Wars, she joined forces with the Persian king Xerxes and commanded her own fleet in the Battle of Salamis. Despite being the only female commander in the Persian navy, she earned the respect of allies and enemies alike, known for her sharp strategy and unmatched bravery. Even the Greek historian Herodotus, her cultural adversary, praised her leadership. Conclusion. These women, rulers, rebels, warriors, and visionaries, each broke barriers in their own time. Some fought empires. Some shaped them. Some conquered with swords, others with wit. Their stories may have been forgotten by history books, but not by history itself. Thanks for watching. And remember, sometimes the most powerful voices are the ones that echo quietly through time.